This is going to be another collage of different movie and TV reviews I have seen recently. So first off, I just released my Spider-Man Brand New Day review yesterday, but this is going to be a quick little summary. I gave it a 9.25 out of 10 on a movie film review scale. That was encompassing both just a Spider-Man movie and a film overall. I think it was a great movie, best of the Tom Holland movies. I liked it overall for as much as was going on in the movie, as much as it was juggling. I think it handled everything very well. It could have actually been longer in my opinion. I think it would have been great with an extra 2, 3, maybe even a few scenes at the end to wrap things up a little differently. I think the post-credit scene was a little bit useless in the form that we know what it's kind of alluding to. It kind of was shown in a weird way. I'm sure that they don't have the full story aspect to make a full post-credit scene, so I'm not going to give them too much flack for that. Beyond all the little nitpicks, great film overall. I liked it a lot. Now getting into other things I'm watching or keeping up with. Most recently, Batman Cape Crusader Season 2 released on Amazon. I watched the entire season the day it dropped. I liked it a lot. I think that this version of the Joker is calling back to a different era of the Joker. In the comics, as people have pointed out, I'm not a huge avid comic reader. I read things here and there. I collect them, but I don't read them avidly. I get my information off YouTube like most other normies in that regard. And I think that this Joker is very different. The show is very different. It's not a copy and paste of Batman the Animated Series. That's not what we're going to get with the series. It's very different. There's race swapped, actor swaps, Batman's different, voice actors are different, it pulls from different eras, it pulls different characters completely, it kills off main characters that you think would live to be villains, it just kills them off. You know, the show is very different, and I like this aspect of the Joker. I liked a few of the other episodes, had good story beats. I'd rate the season overall probably an 8.5 out of 10 as a first viewing, not to be biased. House of the Dragon Season 3 Episode 7 just released yesterday. This is the best episode of the season in my opinion. I love this episode more than any other episode in the season. I thought the season was better than the other seasons by a little bit, but it was like kind of meandering after the third episode. This episode was great story-wise. It's great, and if they pay this off in the next episode, they don't blue ball us like they did at the end of season 2, this season will probably be the best season for me, hands down. It meandered a little in the middle of the season, like I said, but this episode was great. The story beats are coming together. Aegon's scene at the end was great. I like the way the dynamics worked between, Rhaenyra and her sister, and the visions that are going on, and Daemon and his daughter, and the way that played out, and you could actually see the emotion and the care and the regret in his voice. I liked everything that was going on in this episode overall. I really have no complaints about this episode as a whole. Maybe just a little extra scene or two in it. I think a little things could have been fleshed out more to lead up to the big battle, but overall, great. Little nitpicks. Another thing to get into, because I want to leave off on a high note, I'm just going to talk about My Adventures of Superman, the anime show that is going on. I'm not a huge fan of the show. I'm just watching it because it's Superman. I'm keeping up with it. I think it's an Adult Swim show. I watched it on HBO Max. It's just not that good to me. I'm not really a fan of it. I never liked the first 2 seasons all that much, so this is not my demographic of show. I do not like these voice actors voicing these characters much. I like the actors, I just don't like them, in these roles. I don't, nothing against them personally. I just don't think they fit these characters that well. Besides Supergirl, I don't think the rest of them fit. The show is okay. This episode was good. Like, these episodes are decent. They're not terrible. They're just not for me. The show is not for me overall. Moving on to a higher note before we end it, I am continuing with my Doctor Who Classic go through. I'm on season 8 of the Classic. I'm liking the show overall. Not much to say on that front. But the big thing, I started Avatar, The Last Airbender, the OG, the cartoon. I'm going to be watching all of the things. I'm going to be watching the crappy movie, the newer movie that came out on Paramount, the Netflix show, Legend of Korra series. I'm finishing all of Avatar almost. I'll probably be done in a day or two. I like the show a lot. Obviously, the show is very good. I am on season 2, episode 8, starting today. I love season 1 a lot. Season 2 is very good so far. I will give a full series review and continue to talk more about it as I go along, but the show is great. Obviously, it doesn't even feel like a Nickelodeon show, to be honest. It's more like I would say, like a lighter tone of a Disney Plus show, maybe. It's like a Disney Plus show. It's more mature, but it's not very kiddish. Like, it's not a kiddie show. It's like X-Men 97 is what it reminds me of. It reminds me literally of the X-Men 97, where it's written a little bit more for kids. It's funny, has jokes, and there's humor in it, but it's clearly made for a mature audience and kids. It's made for something that you could watch with your kid and both enjoy it at the same time. Not something like SpongeBob, where it's just like, I cannot watch this if I'm over the age of 15. I cannot watch this if I'm over the age of 10. It's barely just for kids. This is actually a good show for all ages. I could see why it has the popularity it does.